Hello, Kevin, and anybody else that's out there waiting. It's the second Monday of the month, so that means got the nice switch of nights. So I'm here tonight, and he will be here tomorrow night. We're not going to be on for a real long time tonight because I am wiped out. Got lots of crap going on around here, and I'm just completely wiped. We'll be here for an hour or 2 hours, something like that. I said that last time I said that, though, we were here for like 4.5 hours, so we'll see. I'm just farting around with this Firebird a little bit this evening. Got the wheels did come in for the GTO, and I'm going to use those. I just painted them right before we came on, so I can't really do anything with them for a while. Probably actually shouldn't do anything with them at all until tomorrow, but we'll see. I wish it was all just having fun. I had to make 3 trips to the pharmacy today because they forgot to put stuff in my prescription bag, and then I went back and then realized when I got back home that they'd give me the wrong stuff, the wrong dosage. So to take it back and wait for them to do different ones. I should have just kept my mouth shut and kept them and cut them in half. I got one of those things that cut the pills in half. And it's supposed to be, I take 15 milligrams of this, whatever, I can't even pronounce the name of the stuff, a day, and they gave me a 30 milligram tablets. So I took them back and they swapped them out. And they forgot to give me one, so then I had to wait for the prescription to be renewed on another one. So I spent all day sitting in a stupid pharmacy. That is the Revell / Monogram. Well, Monogram first, then Revell. 148 scale, B58 Hustler. What that is. And the build for that is on my channel. I did quite a fairly extensive build vlog on that one. In fact, I've built that 3 times, and all 3 of them are on there. Yeah, I try to have mine delivered too, but it seems like the girl that does delivery always picks when I'm not here to show up and try to deliver, so I end up having to go over there anyway. So that, it makes it easier for me to pay for it. Some stupid reason it's a different amount every month. So otherwise I just say, hey, just charge my card to write this amount every month for my meds, but they're different. Yeah, I do 30-day supply on my stuff. They would do 90 days for me. The doctor would swap them to 90 days, but I find 30 days to be about right for me when I try to keep track of them and stuff. That, and it seems like they're changing them up so often that 2 months from now I might not even taking the same one. So Well, our pharmacy here is good. It's a small, family owned. I mean, they franchised into Health Mart or Health Smart or something, whatever it is, but it's still the same people and everything. And I've known them for years. And went to school with their kids and grandkids, and coached their grandkids in hockey, youth hockey, and stuff like that. So I know them. It's not. This kind of guy that if I'd realized on 4 o'clock on Saturday afternoon that my mom was something I absolutely have to have before Monday, they'll run down and somebody will run down and get it and run it by my house, or before then get it either Saturday night or Sunday afternoon. When that happens, I try to avoid that, make sure that doesn't happen, but things happen sometimes. You can't avoid them. And do it from the other side, do it from the other side. I think part of the problem today was the regular pharmacist was on vacation, and so I had one of the guys from one of the pharmacies in Washington, which is like a town like 30 miles away, in there doing it, filling in for him. It's like when I need stuff, I just call and say, "Hey, it's me. I need this. I need that," and they tell me to come down in 20 minutes to pick it up. But this guy wasn't quite up to speed on the routine, I guess. Yes and no. The car itself is done. The wheels and the brakes are sitting right here. I just got them painted right before I came on with the AK Super Chrome. So I'll wait for a couple hours for that. Then I'll put an acrylic clear on those. But I'll probably wait until tomorrow to actually handle them and put them on. I need to have the tires done. The same style wheel as the factory wheel. Here's the factory wheel here. But these are real flat. They have no depth of dimension to them at all. I just wasn't happy with those. So these are the same early Pontiac rally type wheel. Of course, they're like more of a resto mod because they're bigger. They got the lower, the 21, 22s with the smaller tire, but they have the right look, so I'm happy with those. But other than that, yeah, it's done. It's sitting down here in the box. I got it wrapped up in paper towel so it doesn't get dusty and dirty until I get a chance to put the wheels on it. Probably Wednesday, because I'll be out again all day tomorrow. That's the reason why Cliff has his live tomorrow instead of tonight, because he has to be gone tonight and I have to be gone tomorrow. Works out perfect. And I'm going to try to go back to being on Thursdays as well. Rob was originally on Tuesdays, but he said with his race schedule, he couldn't really do Tuesdays, and he was wanting to move to Thursday. And I said, well, I can move to Thursday, no big deal. And since we swapped, I think he's been on one time. So I'm going to probably start doing Thursdays. For my Chrome, I use almost exclusively the AK Super Chrome. You can brush it on, and you can spray. You can airbrush it right out of the bottle. You can brush paint it right out of the bottle. I give it basically, it dries. It's an alcohol ink, so it dries in just a couple of minutes. But I usually give it overnight to cure. Then I will put an acrylic clear coat over it, either gauzy shine enhancer or future floor polish or aqua gloss from Alclad, but I believe now Alclad is now part of AK. So that, and then if I want to really have them go out from doing for engine parts or something, I can go back after the acrylic clear is dried, and I can hit it with a lacquer clear. It's something I really want to lock down solid or protect it from abrasion type thing. Yeah, I'm real happy with that. It's runs about $30 for the 60 milliliter. That's what it is, I think so. It says on here. Yeah, 60 mils. This runs between 25 and 30 bucks. And I've had this one almost a year, and it's probably down right about to where that line is in the AK with a year's worth of use, and I use it a lot. So it's, if you like to compare it to the Molotov, it's $30 for 30 mils, so it's twice as much. It's a lot more durable, and I like it. I like it a lot. You don't have to black base it if you don't want to. You do get a better mirror, more of a mirror finish if you do put a gloss black under it. But this I just did right over the bare resin. Come on, camera. This camera doesn't like close-ups. But I sprayed it right over no primer, no nothing, just rinsed out a little soap and water to clean off the resin, and then hit it with it. I'm hearing a lot of good things about the Revell Chrome too, but it is for a little. It's like $30 for a little spray can, and you can't. Let's go. That's the only way it comes. So I'm hearing really good things about it as well. So if you're more wanting a rattle can, I would say that. Yeah, if you want, or you're wanting like to do more with the ink, then the AK is where you want to go. And it is an ink alcohol base, and it's got just a little bit of smell to it. It's nothing like the Alclad or anything where it's they'll stink you out of the room. Yeah, I've got them too for the small parts. And you can buy, when they run out of ink, you can buy a refill and fill them back up. But you can also take that refill and put it in your airbrush and spray it, because it's basically the same thing as this one. In fact, next time I'm around, I'm going to see if I can find those empty markers, the refillable ones, and put all of this in there and see if it works the same for those fine lines. But this, you can brush paint it on, you can spray it, and it's just neat. I like it. I was using the AK Extreme metals before that, which was the wax and lacquer based stuff that really stinky too. But this, I still use that for other colors like stainless steel and polished aluminum and duraluminum and burnt metal and jet exhaust and all those other metal-y colors. The B58 that you were asked about on the thumbnail, that was all done with AK Extreme metals. Let me see if I can find that picture real quick, and I'll throw it up. I got like 58,000 pictures on my computer, so One. The view. Okay. Find it. Load it up. Back to here. Present. Share screen. Window. Boom. Share. There we go. Yeah, this was all done with the Extreme Metals, which is that lacquer based waxy stuff. If you buy the true metals, which is the actual wax and like comes in like the artist oils tubes, you can thin that with white spirits and do the same thing. You can spray it, and that will give you right at that mirror finish. If you got the smooth gloss black under it, it will. You can see here it will bring it up to almost the mirror. You can see the U.S. Air Force reflected in the wing. But there's all the different shades of it as well that you can use. That's when it was at a show. That was not the real best pictures, but yeah, with those. Oh, is it audio skipping? I'm sorry. Let me see. Let me change microphones real quick and see if that helps. Oh, it's on the wrong one. That's probably why. There we go. Is that working better? We're on the wrong microphone. That's probably why. Okay. Thanks, Mike. Yeah. Just let me know how much and I'll send you the Venmo thingy. I switched microphones. Is that better now? Oh yeah, it would cost you an arm and a leg because that plane is about 2.5 feet long and the wingspan is about 17 or 18 inches. It would take 30 or 40 sheets of bare metal foil to do it if you didn't screw any of them up. Okay. I switched mics. The wrong mic was on. The mic, instead of the mic that's up here being on, the one that's over here on the camera was on. So that hopefully will fix it. If not, I've got a third option I can switch to, but that one is, I know it works, but it's noisier. You get a lot of the background noise from the fan on the computer and stuff. Yeah, so that's, well, here, I'm gonna go grab it. It is super dusty, so I probably can't even get the whole thing in frame. But yeah, the wing is, I can't even cover the wing with my hand. But yeah, but it's super dusty. Well, Frankie Day does it, and he's used that super thin HVAC aluminum tape. What he uses, and it looks like it would work pretty well. I have not tried it. I just wonder how. I'm sure the adhesive would hold, but I mean, I'm not sure how easy the adhesive would be to get. After you trim your parts, trim your panel and whatnot, to go to peel it back up. I'm not sure how well that would pull back up because it's designed not to go anywhere. But it might. I don't know. I keep meaning to buy one every time I go down to the hardware store and think about it, but I never do. I never think about it till I'm out left the hardware store and halfway home. But yeah, I'm real happy with the AK. The biggest airplane I've done that way was a P-51 that I did. And I wasn't real happy with the way it turned out, and I ended up tearing it all off. Hey, Gary. And tearing it all off and repainting it. Well, I've got the one that's it's really super thin. It's almost like a Mylar thin. I'll buy some next time I think about it down there. That's what he uses. Yeah, the first stuff I bought was too thick because I bought some thinking, yeah, get that, and it was too thick for anything I wanted to use, and it had like a rubbery adhesive on it, so that it would could squish into on the pipes, could squish into the joints, and it didn't work at all. I gave it to my brother who does plumbing, and just quit. He didn't even. I tried it one time and I got rid of it. Well, silly. Why didn't you put that in there? I'm gonna take it back out. The foil I have has adhesive already on it. You can get micro scale makes adhesive foil. You can get it at craft shops too. It's called sizing, is what it's called, for doing metal leaf, for art craft supplies things. Doing so if you want to do a gold leafing or something, that's the same stuff. Or you can actually just use white glue. You can put PVA glue. You can smear it on nice and thin, and right when it starts getting tacky, you squirt it up, stick it on there. Yeah, the gold leaf adhesive. Yeah, it's called sizing, is what it's called. If you go into the Michaels or Hobby Lobby or something, sizing is what it's called. Yeah, but yeah, it's gold leaf adhesive, or silver leaf, or copper leaf, or whatever adhesive. And that stuff, if you use that, you put it on the model, wait for it to basically dry, and then you put the foil on, and it's a one-time shot. Let's say Microscale sells one for doing foil, because some people use regular kitchen foil. I've seen that done. Or I don't do it anymore, but a lot of the I used to smoke the foil packet that was inside the cigarette box. People would use that. Yeah. Elmer. Oh, that's what PVA glue is. Elmer's canopy glue, any kind of the white acrylic glues or PVAs. The only difference, the only one you don't want to use is school glue. The school glue is designed to break down over time because kids put it in all kinds of things it shouldn't, and it never becomes unwater soluble. Whereas regular Elmer's white glue, or say just the canopy glue or Aleene's glue. The Aleene's is a little more flexible than the canopy glue, but it'll work. Yep, sizing. That's what it's called. I don't know why it's called that, but that's what it's called. No clue why they call it that, but if you went in and asked him where the glue for the doing gold leaf or silver leaf is, they'll point you right at it. A craft store or hobby store, like a Hobby Barn or Hobby Lobby or Michael's or one stores like that. Okay. Yeah, a lot of It's the same. That's kind of the same deal as the wrappers from the inside of the cigarette packets. It's a real fine foil. I mean, this is not expensive. The sheet this size is like $8, and I go through maybe a sheet every 9-10 months. You probably go through a little more. If I was doing airplanes with it, I'd go through a lot quicker. But doing like a 57 Chevy or something like the one they're showing on there, if you're doing all those cars, you'd probably go through 2 or 3 a year. So that's not real expensive either, and it's not difficult to work with. There's a little bit of a learning curve, but not much. I don't even have anything here handy that I could foil, or I would show it. I would do a piece. Good night.
Hey. Let me get you up on the rack here. Oh, what did I do? Shit.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that to stay flat. That's the thing they use why they use it for. It's shiny, but it has that texture to it. Whereas the bare metal foil, you can burnish it down pretty much smooth. That's not hard to use. I mean,
There, I think I'm visible now.
yep, we can see you.
Yeah, what's going on, buddy?
Not a whole lot. Just hanging out and running like crazy, making trips to the pharmacy for me and for Mom, and then I go back and forth because they give me the wrong stuff or forgot to give me stuff.
It's always something, isn't it? Well, I got the rest of the kits, which had the Fieros in them. So you know about the box that we already went through, right?
Yeah, the box of parts is parts, yeah.
Yeah, the bodies. So I'm curious to see if the bodies that are in here aren't the bodies out of those boxes. They could very well be. I don't know. So we've got those. And let's see. This is the Pontiac Fiero GT. I think this is just a generic one, isn't it?
That's like an 80s 87, 86, 87 one, yeah.
All right, well, let's open it up and see what's in it. Again, I've never opened these kits, and I know the guy was fond of them because he had one. Oh, look here, this is that's a good sight. Boom,
Yeah,
still in the plastic. And so that one's good. We know the body's not been robbed out of that.
Yeah, the later GTs didn't have the sail was different on the back
Okay.
on the rear quarter.
That one's
Yeah,
different.
that's the one I'm looking for.
All right.
There's like 3 different boxings of that one. It has the road racing parts in it for the flared fenders and all that good stuff.
All right. So it looks like the open and in there, but it looks like one of the bodies is probably in that Corvette. Because the body's not here. Everything else is, but the body is not. But not done. I still got
That
2
might have
more.
been the one that's already the ride body one that's in that other box.
Yeah, probably. And then this is the 85. It feels light, so this is probably a
I've
part
got
one.
I've got 2 of those, so I don't need another one of those.
Now that one's been opened, but it looks like it could be all there.
Yeah, probably. That's the
And
one I
then,
built the black and yellow one out of, and I've got another one of those, so I don't need another one of that one.
all right. And then last but not least is this guy. But I hear loose parts in there too.
Yeah, that's basically the same as the red one, but they're a little bit different. But yeah, I'll take all 3 of those NPC ones.
All right. This is Chi-Town. This is something that he ordered from M. He ordered some stuff from MCW. I love finding these little invoices and stuff along the way. In 9/6 of 06, he ordered 1 Chi-Town Hustler funny car, 2 of the CR5 yellow, 1 Poppy red, Daddy Warbucks Falcon, and then burnt metallic for a total of $22.50 from MCW. But anyway, yeah, this one here's the body, but this one's kind of like pieces and parts too. So cool. He's got aftermarket tires and wheels in here. Looks like he took some IndyCar tires and was going to put some IndyCar tires on it.
Yeah, that doesn't look like the Fiero body. Actually, it looks like close to a Corvette body.
Well, it could be. It does with that thing on the side. It does look like a Corvette body.
It might be. I haven't built one of those long. No, that one would have a pointed front instead of it would come up to a.
It actually kind of looks like a Mitsubishi. Of course, it doesn't say on it what it is, but
Yeah, the front of that one should come to a point.
okay.
Or like the bumper running right across the center of the front.
Same way as this one. Yeah. Well, like I said, I went and got the rest of the stuff, and I thought I saw these, and I'm like, I know who's interested in these. Just didn't
Yeah,
know what all was in here. So
I'll take the MPC one or AMT MPC. They're same difference, whatever. Yeah.
yeah, the MPC one. I think that one was the complete one too, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, so the only one I don't want is the Monterey one. Otherwise, I'll take the rest of them.
All right, this one here.
And I would take the monogram, but I already got 2 of them.
Right.
Share the wealth. I don't need to hoard them all.
Well, it's one of those ones I can't, without going through it, I can't tell that all the pieces are here, so it'll probably just end up in my pile anyway. I'll build something out of it going down the
Still a
road.
car to build.
But
The back bumper is kind of funky the way it goes on, but so are the real ones.
yeah. So is this the MPC that you wanted? I think this is the complete one. Yeah.
I'll take that one, but the other 2 are the ones that have
Okay, so the
earlier ones. Yeah.
so this one here.
So yeah, the red one, and then I'll take the black box one too. Or
all right, that's fine. And I'll throw the bodies out of that Cadillac one in there, and then we can talk privately about
okay,
what we gotta come up with.
just send me a message of how much, and I'll send you a Venmo.
It's all good. Oh, that body is an Acura NSX. That makes sense.
Yes, it didn't look like a pair of them.
Yeah, that was close. It looked like a Mitsubishi. You want this? You said you like the wide body ones, right? Because this one's definitely a wide body.
Yeah, see, that's probably the body out of the one that's missing the body.
Okay. So I've got that one, and I've got this one, and this one with the chassis. So I'll pick all the Fiero parts out of here and toss
Okay.
them in there with you, and get it all in one package
Yeah,
for
because
you.
that's the way I want to do it. Build it with the wide body kit.
Yeah. We have to
And
clean it
the
up a little bit. Looks like it's been around the block once or twice, but it's sound.
yeah, so 83, 84,
Send
and
them
85
on.
pointed nose, and then 86 and 87 had the rounded nose.
Mm. Well, I don't know if you saw my video or not, but you look over my shoulder, I picked up some really cool stuff from yesteryear. The Aurora stuff.
Yeah, so was the your Saturday night update on
Yeah,
your
the one I just
Saturday
took the
night.
latest stash out. Yeah, got two of the motors, the chassis, and two of the little driver guys, which is pretty cool. Uh, I probably won't do nothing with them right now. They're brand new to me, so I'll probably end up. I know I won't build them. I don't have any sentimental connection to them or anything,
Yeah,
and I'll probably end up swapping them off to somebody for something.
yeah,
But
that works.
that was my payment for. I'm not making any money on the auction, so my payment is to get those freebies, which I'll take it.
You never know. You can carry one with you to Acme and probably swap it out for something you do want.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. The one motor has been started, so that's kind of. I got a friend of mine that's very interested in one, so I might swap him out something for the started one, and then the other one is still all on the sprue. So that one, of course, is a little more valuable. And like you said, maybe take it up there, and I'd swap it right now for a what is that? That Super Stock Series Mustang, the Dick Trickle Mustang. I don't know if you ever seen it, but a little dirt roundy round car. It's one of the two out of that series that I don't have.
Hey,
And
Jason, how are you tonight?
oh man, Jason's here. I gotta go.
Jason,
He ruins all my fun. Before payment and Bob will get 10% off everyone.
no, that's
Jesus
King Bob
Christ.
Free. King Bob Free. That's a coupon code for me. King Bob Free. You enter that, I get a free kit.
There it is.
Wish I get a box of parts.
It
It's almost as good. Sometimes better.
is. Sometimes it's just as good, especially if it's parts that you need or want. Ugh, sorry, guys. I got to take my medicine. I've been clogged up. This cold is kicking my butt.
I'm cold. What is
Well,
it?
Jason, how
79
did you
down there?
have
Is that
how did you
cold?
have a giveaway and I didn't know about it? I don't know how I missed that. It must have blocked me, so I couldn't enter it. He just didn't want me to have any kits, any boxes with stuff actually in it.
So is that sale going well? Yeah, moving all the kits.
Yeah, that's what I tell
Cool.
everybody is just they're empty boxes. They just sitting back there so I can look cool.
I mean, auction ones.
Oh yeah, the auction ones are going pretty good.
Good.
Um, I did. I don't know, and dude, I don't know one aircraft from the other, but we took some aircraft home with us on this one because he still got a whole storage unit full. So you know way more about aircraft than I do, but we did put a couple of them up on the auction. So if anybody likes aircraft or know people that are into aircraft, if we can sell them, we'll keep the auction going after the automotive stuff, or sprinkle aircraft in along the way. If they don't sell, then I'll just bring them back to him and he'll take them to shows or whatever. But I don't know how many aircraft people we have.
Oh, There's a lot of people who do a little bit of everything.
That's what I was thinking. That's why I took him. Dude,
He was gone
again,
on vacation. I'll give him an excuse. He was gone on vacation.
I know jack squat about aircraft. So and I'm probably going to say it wrong again, but he's going like he has this one stack from the floor to the ceiling that's like 3 wide, and this is just one aircraft, an F-16. But there's like F-16A, F-16B, F-16. I mean, it's like maybe it wasn't F-16, but whatever it was, it went from like A to Z, all these different ones. And I'm like, geez, it's the same plane, but with different decals, or was used in different here, different colors. I'm like, damn, that
Yeah,
seems like a lot of work.
well, that you think about it, that airplane has been around now for almost 30 years. F-16s,
Mm-hmm.
where they started using them in the 80s, so they're over 30. So the A model was the first one, and the B model was the two-seater, and then the C kind of took over took the place of the A, and then they've got the Growler version, which is the Weasel, the anti-radar ones, and they started calling them Vipers, and they added big old ugly fuel tanks on top of them, and so they've been around.
Yeah,
They've made a lot.
this. Like I said, I wasn't sure if it was F-16, but
That's
this
an
is the one
F4.
I'm talking about. This is the F4F. There's an
Uh huh.
F4 like A, F4B. I mean, it just seemed
Yep.
like
They
there
go
was
all the way
so
up to
many
G.
different ones.
Yep. And then the Army and the Navy, or the Air Force and the Navy ones are different.
Yeah. I guess that's what it is. Each one is. This one's got a damn
Yeah.
uh,
Up. They went up to the G. The
process.
G model was the last one of those.
But these kits are really neat. They've never been messed with. And like I said, I don't know jack squat about planes. So.
The Air Force used them from during the Vietnam War all the way up through the first Iraqi war.
Here's here's the other one we put up for this week.
Uh huh. Corsair.
Corsair
Yep.
Dam Busters.
Yep. That's a Navy Corsair.
Okay.
Second, they're bought Corsair.
That's
That one's
cool.
kind of cool too. For a spoiler for air brake, the wing actually folds up, lifts out of
Oh,
the
really?
body, and points up in the air. Makes a big
That's
old
cool.
flat wall in the front of it.
But, but when it comes to aircraft, he's got it's still the storage room is he's now got everything out of the house and all that, and it's the storage building is a 12 by 20, maybe 12 by 25. And it's still floor to ceiling with a racket running down the center full of them aircraft kits.
Yeah, that's kind of how my storeroom is too. So I got those 5 foot tall, 4 foot wide metal shelving that you buy like at Harbor Freight.
Mm-hmm.
I've got two of those completely packed full of airplane kits, and I got a third one that's got just my car kits.
I'll be excited to get his sold off, and I may carry on with the auctions. I got another friend that's buying a large collection. He really only wants, a small percentage of the kits that are in the collection,
Yeah, I
but
think I'll be able to do that.
yeah, but he's willing to let me make a little bit of money and sell them off and get them out there to the people. So maybe we carry it on a little bit longer. And I got a bunch of doubles and triples up here that when I get done with his, I might go ahead and throw up there just to get them out from underneath me and make more room on the shelves.
Yeah, sometimes that's the way to go. On a collection, you might have 15 or 20 kits you want, but you're still better off buying the whole collection,
Right, right,
seeing what you want, and then just moving the rest on.
right. It was like I forget exactly what he told me, but it was something like 2,000, 2,500 kits for uh, 5 grand, and there was a mix of everything from automotive to aircraft, kind of like this guy I'm dealing with. But the stuff that we're doing for him is more like his inheritance, if you will.
Yeah, so if you're getting that, he's getting those kits for like $2.50 a piece, $5 a
Right.
piece.
Yeah, so it's
He can
cheap.
pick out 50 or 100 of them that he really wants to keep, and
Yep.
sell the rest of them. Do the same thing. Sell the rest of them at 15 or $20 a pop, and he's got what he
Yeah,
wants.
the buyer's getting a fair deal, and he's making a little money and able to sprinkle a little bit in my pocket. This business of going to the post office, and I make money to buy the boxes now. I do that. We had a discussion about that, but I buy essentially I take money off the top of what I pay, give back to him for the boxes, but and shipping is paid by the customer. But that back and forth time and then dealing with it on Sunday, I don't mind doing it. It just takes
I
it's.
would just tack that price on that shipping box cost and the
Mm,
peanuts or whatever into the price of the shipping.
yeah,
What I pay you.
right. No, like
You
I
know,
said, with this guy, I don't mind doing it because it's it's for a
so
good
put the
cause.
extra dollar and a half on there and cut to cover the boxes. Um, I mean, because you can get free ones from the post office to do the priority mail, but they don't come in all out of. It's great if you have the right size. They don't have the
Well,
size you need.
I've got everything now. I bought it from Amazon because if you go to the post office and buy a box, it's $5. You get that same box on Amazon and you buy 25 of them, it's $8.
Well,
Right?
see,
So it just makes more sense to buy them in bulk. I've got all the stuff now. It was getting started. Getting started was proved to be interesting. And shipping ain't cheap, man.
nope,
Shipping is not cheap.
no, if you get if they have the right size, from them the priority mailboxes are free.
Mm. I got these one
You
set
know,
of boxes from online from Amazon.
it's right
It's
on there.
just big enough to hold a standard model kit. Yeah,
Or yeah, or you can order free supplies. The only catch is you have to mail it priority mail.
yeah.
You
That's just
can't
it. The
use you can't
priority
get the
jumps
free
up.
box and then mail it parcel post. In fact, they even put on the inside of it. They used to not,
Yeah,
but even now they put on the inside priority mail. Because people used to get the free boxes and turn them inside out and then use them there. But yeah, as long as you can, if they have those ties that you need and you want to send it priority mail, the post office will give you those for free. Just go on their
yeah.
website and order them. But yeah,
Check them out.
I
Like
would
I
just
said,
check,
I
check the
got it
extra
now,
bucks,
but
check the
getting
extra
started
bucks
was fun.
onto the shipping cost, and because that is shipping, that's the cost of shipping. It's not.
Yeah,
It's
I
not.
do mark it down as shipping and handling now because there is you buy in the boxes and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean that's part of. I mean, if the shipping is $10 and they charge 11 or 11 and a half, whatever to cover that.
Mhm.
That's what I would do. I mean, you could do.
Well, that's what we did, and then we were lucky enough to be able to build up. Well, basically, he gave me the money to go get what I needed, so it made it cheaper for everybody else. We had a couple guys, and I can't blame them. By the time they got done bidding, and then we did the math on the shipping and handling, they were like, "It's not worth it anymore." And I'm like, "I get you," but
No pro
we got
carry.
that
This
under
is
control
not
now.
the GTO. This is the 93 Trans Am I'm working on. It's a snap kit in name only. It's got like 100 and something parts to it. It's just got bigger pegs that you can push together. The GTO, I can do this. I got the wheels came in for it today. I got them painted. These are basically resto mod versions of the wheels that would have come on it originally. So they're deep, a little bit deeper and bigger around. So I got to wait for those. But other than that, it is the GTO is finished. It's done. All I got to do is put the wheels on. I did the top. You put magnets into the sun visors that I built for it. The magnets under the interior so that I want to put the rag top on it up. It goes on there, sticks. And I did the same thing with the tonneau cover. So when I put the tonneau cover on it, it just pins on there, stays. But yeah, it's done other than putting the wheels on. That's it. I just painted those with the AK Super Chroma right before I started the live stream. I'll give them another hour or two, and then I'll put a clear on them, and then I'll assemble them tomorrow or Wednesday next time at the bench. But yeah, this is if you can find them, they're not expensive, but they are. It's the Revell Snapkite 93 Firebird Trans Am. So it's got 100 parts in it. I mean, that's more than a lot of glue kits have.
Yeah, I found one in the collection that I forget what it is. I think it's a Revell, but it comes with a little tubes of paint, a little tube of glue, and a little brush. It's like an all-in-one kit. Maybe a Ferrari or something like that.
Yeah. Hey, Jimmy. Hey, Chuck.
What's up, fellers?
Yeah. So today I painted it this morning, and then I was working on this afternoon painting the engine bay.
Looking sharp.
I got the engine done.
Hell yeah! That's the snap together kit?
Yeah.
Damn, you can't even tell.
That's the end.
Heck yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it's a decent little kit. And then I even what else did I get done on it? I've got yeah. Let's do that. I'm not going to unmask it yet, but I masked and painted the windshield and back glass surrounds.
Nice.
Are all painted in flat black. So it's kind of.
What are the newer Pontiacs that you're into, Bob? Or like the Firebirds from the 90s and 2000s? You into them?
I pretty much not a big fan of any of the Firebirds after about 85.
Okay.
But I've got a couple of the 90s models just because I got them. Like this is a 93. They're all right. Basically, they started looking too much like the Vets at the time.
I asked because, again, while I was going through them, putting them on the rack, I saw them and I was like, I know Bob likes Pontiacs, so it just now anymore, knowing how you are about Pontiacs, anymore I see a Pontiac, especially a model kit, that makes me think of you.
I've got most of them. I already have.
That's cool.
And some I built, like those ones I'm getting from you, are ones I built when I was a kid. Well, not really a kid. I was in my early 20s, but I guess that's still a kid. It was almost 40 years ago. Yeah,
there goes the neighborhood.
What's going on, fellas?
You see it?
Yeah, I like the ones that had the more pointed nose to them.
Yeah, they called that the beak, right? Had the beak on it.
The mid 80s ones. When they started late 80s and 90s, they started rounding them out, making them look more like the Vets. I kind of faded off from them, but I'll still build them once in a while.
What is going on, Sir Jason?
I'm doing arts and crafts.
Arts and crafts. The wife has you doing something?
Yeah, it's her turtle for her pot. And I dropped the tree branch on it yesterday and I broke the whole bottom. So I'm putting it all back together and I had to put some Bondo where the pieces are missing. So
it's no wonder that she's always cussing about you.
I told her I'd fix it.
There you go.
Hey, Donnie. How are you tonight? Forgot what I was going to paint.
Jason, I don't know if you saw it on the last time we talked, but I had to make my chassis see-through.
Chassis see-through
Yeah. You know, you're on the big screen, you can't see it.
on the Charger.
Yep. See, I can see through
And to cut the
Oh
tunnel.
yeah,
it.
yeah. To get the drive shaft to clear.
Transmission, pinion. Yeah, there was some plastic in the way. But the good news is the interior tub will fit right over it, and the drive shaft will fit without cutting the interior tub. So that's a good thing.
It's awesome. It's all part of it when you slam them to the ground like that.
Right? Right. And then put in some completely different chassis than what was designed to be in it. And oh yeah, it's fun. Yeah, it's what we do.
Yeah, man. It'll be good once she's done. She's gonna look pretty good.
I hope so.
Yeah, I don't think I've done a 3D engine install yet that I actually could use the headers that came with that one. I had to pick ones out of another kit to get it to fit the car that I was putting it in.
Well, I've got the headers, the factory headers off. Well, I say factory header. I got the headers off the printed motor, but I'm kind of cheating. It's a 3D printed motor from Iceman, and it's a V5 Pro Touring chassis from Iceman. So it's kind of a, at least from the same engineer, designer, or whatever, printer, whatever it is he does over there.
COVID.
Either that or I cut them off halfway down and then glue the other piece to the bottom of the car. They got a Bluetooth extender on them.
Right, that's what I had to do with the V10 and the Hudson. I literally cut the stock headers off right past the flange, took a piece of square tubing and put it over that, and then kind of rolled it, rounded it out the best I could with a little bit of Bondo, and then had to come off with that and with solder and wind everything around. And if you look at it real close, it looks like caca, but if you don't get too close to it, it don't look too bad.
I don't know if I'm going to use these wheels or not. I'm not exactly the biggest fan of those. Hey, Jimmy.
There we go. I had no sound for some reason.
There's Bruce.
There we go.
What's going on?
Got the whole fam family in here.
Good.
What's up, Jimmy? What's up, Bruce?
What's up, John? We're
What's up, Sue Ellen?
Well, it goes much better when I'm not talking to myself.
I don't know what you're talking about. I am my favorite person I love to talk to.
Yeah, well, I tend to argue with myself, so.
You and Jeff Dunham arguing with yourself.
Okay.
hey, sometimes myself is the smartest and myself is the stupidest. So they start arguing.
Well, that's something I can relate to. Why are you so stupid?
See what else I got for wheels. No. These could be interesting. I think they're too thin.
Anyone on here like into like the figures, like the Gundams, I guess they are, the robo weird things?
I'm not, but I've seen them before.
Yeah,
It is
that's what I was
called
about to pull up. My
Optimus
buddy
Prime.
gave this from my old pet.
Yep, I just bought him from
Um,
Hobby Lobby for $26.
yeah, my buddy just gave me that for my birthday, and I've never done a figure.
Those
Something
are the
different.
Gundams.
He's
Are
all into the
like
figures
giant
more
snap
than cars.
kits. If you ever built a Bandai kit, that's what they are. Just like doing a Bandai kit. Depending on when my other decals I got ordered come in, maybe Optimus may be the next thing I do.
It looks
Speaking of
interesting.
decals, has anybody ever heard of or dealt with Dynamite decals? They're out of Wisconsin.
Nope.
Guy named Dennis. Ron Kuhn turned me on to him. I'm going to give him a check out. He already had Ron's logo and had made Ron Kuhn decals before, and I want to put some Ron Kuhn decals on my Roundy Round car. So I reached out to him and got some Ron Kuhn decals and see what how they turn out. It's mom and pop kind of guy, so I always
Yeah.
like to support those.
All right, let's get the 92 Chevy going. I have not touched this in days. Where was I at?
That's a Pontiac wheel.
Yeah, it's the radiator.
Look at old school rallies.
Painting.
Nah.
Painting.
I'll have to go digging.
I could not tell.
Snowflakes? Snowflakes on it? I don't know.
Big set of snowflakes would look good on that transition.
I know, but I put snowflakes on the last two.
Oh, let me see. Where are the rims that they're going? This 97. I got. It's mocking this up. Yeah. There you go.
You got 82 wheels, but I never did like those. I got the 85 wheels, but those suck too. That's why they're in this bag, because I didn't like those.
I got this one I was mocking up. And did I put them back in here, or did I put them with the kit I stole them out of? Probably stuck them in there. Kit I stole them out of, probably. Oh, shit. I want to do with them. Where's the kit?
Yeah, I got a set of vectors. So I can maybe I put those on. Facebook.
Right here.
Let's see if I have the tires that fit the windows.
Oh, Bruce must fell out of there.
Hey,
I was going to say it's awful quiet for
Not
Bruce to be
there.
in here. Usually you get to hear him.
Must be having internet connection problems.
The old
I lost the
Everlast.
rim. I don't know what I did with them.
It'll do it to you every time.
But Bob, the rims that come with this truck
Yeah, I thought I heard that,
fit
boys.
under fitting this them wheel wells really nice. They're not real big, but they're not too small either.
He's back.
I got this kit from Hobby Lobby and it was melted, so I'm just parting it out now.
I had audio problems. I couldn't hear anybody, and I guess you didn't hear me either. I don't know. So I
didn't hear you.
fixed it. I thought I'd pop in and say hi because I'm not staying long. I had another shot in the eye today.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, I forgot about that last night till I was getting ready to go to bed. It popped up on my phone.
Nice.
So I got up while ago. I thought, hey, Bob's on.
Yeah.
But you got to take care of yourself. We got to have the world's most awesome producer on his game at all times.
Yeah. So I thought, well, I'll sit there and clean parts and yak with you guys.
What else could you do? There's nothing
And-
else to do.
Hi, everybody in the chat. Glad you got to see me.
I know a guy that says that all the time.
Hi, Jimmy. Yeah, they numb it up real good, Kevin. You don't really feel it. It's just a little bit of a pressure. Now, after it wears off, that's another story.
So they shoot you right in the eyeball?
Yeah.
Oh,
They make you look down to the right, and they
I don't
put it
care.
in way up high.
Oh,
And when
Christ.
you look
No,
forward,
No, sir. They come at
Just-
me with a needle and I'm still awake. They're going to need a needle to take the swelling down from their
There's-
eye.
There's no way that you're improving this by moving your eye any which direction. Yeah.
The only way to be able to do that way to me would be with sedated.
Yeah.
he says, don't blink.
You think? Oh, God.
I thought
Oh,
that
That's like
God.
not what I
had to-
say.
That's
I got
not me
the-
I thought that
blinking.
had
That's
to
me
be something like
protecting my
that when I had
eyeball.
I
When
got
I
the
had a piece of
heebie-jeebies
rusted
just
better
thinking
than
of it.
Right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No thanks. Pass. I'll go ahead and go
Same
blind.
thing.
Thanks.
I've had to
Or
have
knock
my
me out.
eyes scraped before, and that's a pain in the butt too. But
Yeah,
I can't
I
imagine.
didn't.
Can't imagine a needle. Oh, God.
Yeah, well, it's not much fun either way.
Mm.
So I've had both done. Oh well. The
That's
price
a
of being
hard
able to
pass.
see.
That's a hard pass for me. Thanks. I'll go blind.
So, what do you have for vision in that eye then?
20/80.
20/80,
Yeah.
and it's supposed to make it better then, or just maintaining it?
It's just maintaining it.
2080. So how's that work? 2020 is good vision. What is 2080? Better?
20/80 bad.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
was
It's like golf.
2200.
So it's like golf. You want a low score.
Basically, 2200 is blind in that eye. So it has been improved by the shots, but that got the swelling and stuff down, but there's the scarring that's left. So it is what it is. I got perfect peripheral vision in that eye because it doesn't affect that part. It affects the part where you look forward. Which is the part you really need to use to see with, you know?
Right?
Yeah, my grandpa had the ocular degeneration or whatever, and his was the center. The center was blind. You could see on around the edges all you could see.
Yes, and that's what I have in that eye. Awesome step. I suggest nobody trying it.
No, I'd love to have something jabbed into my eye.
There's parts of my anatomy that I'd rather slam in a sliding glass door than have somebody poke a needle in my eye.
Oh, God.
I'm not sure I want to try that one.
Jeez.
That could hurt when I get my finger slammed in that door.
It'd take your mind off that eye, and the needle's going in there.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And you notice how
So
I
what-
G-rated that up for y'all.
You know what
Yeah,
the really
that's
cool
pretty
part
nice.
is? You know, remember on the old psychedelic movies where you could see stuff swirling?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, when they put that medicine in, you can see it swirling inside your eye.
All the floaters.
Yeah.
That is really cool.
Bruce is having flashbacks.
Right?
Yeah,
Like,
it's like these flashbacks, exactly.
I miss that LSD. This is why I liked LSD.
Well, that Was that a 90-year-old eyeball? Cool. That's different, Kevin.
I have 4 of those.
Did
Sorry if I
did
gross
someone
anybody out. I just had to come in and share.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Bruce.
Right now that everybody is going
Well,
to look in the mirror to see if there's anything in their eye.
that takes blue balls. Yeah. Sorry, Bob, if you lost any viewership, buddy. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
He lost viewership as soon as me and Mike got in here.
That's probably true too.
Hey, Mike, I seen your comment earlier. How did I miss this?
Yeah, I know, right? Somebody blocked me, so I couldn't.
Oh,
go.
here we go. Here we
I
go.
said, call that cheating.
Here we go. Here we go. Had
Favoritism.
2
Well,
weeks.
I'm calling favoritism.
You had over 2 weeks to enter.
You know what the worst part is? I watched the video, but I guess I forgot to comment.
he was still recovering from a 24-hour group build.
Well, yeah, probably.
My my wife, I rolled her number and I had to re-roll it.
I saw where
Not
you.
giving- I'm not
Edit
giving
it
her a
out.
kit.
That's null and void, honey. On the couch you go.
She'll get them all when I croak anyhow. So what's the matter?
Well, you got a point there.
Speaking of which, you need to expedite that process. After that picture you put in the group club today, I'm I'm kind of interested in some of those kits you got over there.
He's sitting
Well,
there. I'm in.
I had to build that closet so she couldn't see them.
Well, she knows about them now. Somebody might have forwarded.
No.
the picture to
Oh yeah, thanks. I was gonna say.
her.
Just keep the garage locked.
Somebody
Yep.
might have forwarded that picture to her. I don't know who would do that to you, buddy, but somebody might have.
Wouldn't start with the letter M, would it?
You know,
I'm pretty sure it was a big guy on a
was that
moped.
good of a speller. I couldn't tell you.
I was never that good of a speller.
That's my tale. I'm sticking to it.
Did someone end up doing a live Saturday? I seen Brian wanting to do it.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Oh.
Yeah.
I worked all day Sunday, so we celebrated my birthday Saturday.
Well, happy belated birthday,
Happy
bud.
birthday.
Yes.
Now, if only I could remember most of that night.
Oh,
Was it your 21st?
Yeah, 21st.
He goes, yeah, 21st.
You like grin on his face? Say
Hey, listen,
something
I can
else.
relate. I remember those birthdays. I had a couple of those myself. From
I had a few of those 21st birthdays.
Yeah,
we
every
only had
other
to do it.
weekend.
We had to do it Saturday because Sunday I worked all freaking day, and Sunday was my actual birthday. I called off for my short shift, and I was like, I'll just keep my longer shift, and we'll do something Saturday. And then we were so damn slow Sunday, I just sat in the back room of the place all day and played music over the radio.
They call that a hungover.
No, we were just so damn slow. I just sat in the back the whole time, and I got my stuff done early and just chilled out all day.
Nice.
Which was weird. We're usually busy as hell Saturday or Sundays, I mean. Entitled a-holes and Land Rovers and Teslas.
Okay, I gotta put my other eyeballs on.
Not.
Not it.
No, Marcy's not knocking on the door. Somebody
Oh.
lock it and go hide. Turn the lights off, guys.
Turn the lights off.
Yeah, don't let her know we're home. Shit, you open the door.
Like you're gonna hide from me. Late happy birthday, kiddo.
Thanks.
And was that you, Jason, thinking the wife doesn't know you've got all that shit? If you believe that, you're a fool.
Yep, I am.
And I'll trade you your entitled assholes for my entitled assholes, Jimmy. Difference is mine, I'll ride around in BMWs and other ugly little sports cars.
Yeah.
And mommy and daddy pay for everything this year too.
Oh yeah. I love when those kids come in.
And they don't teach them how to live. These are the children I often talk about who can't balance a checkbook, don't know how to shop, don't know how to clean, can't cook, can't wash their own laundry. But they can go to college. They're gonna bring mama with them to do all their chores. And
Yeah.
and you know what mama's solution is? Send the DoorDash shopper to bring them groceries every week. Who's gonna cook them?
Yeah.
Good luck finding a girl that can cook that's going to be interested in somebody like that.
Shit. I learned how to cook for that reason. Nobody
That's
anymore
why all my
knows
boys
how.
know how to cook.
Nobody
And that
knows
is
anymore how.
That is the sound of my dinner. I have to check it. I'll be right back.
All of the boys in our family can cook. We start self-preservation.
Listen, I learned a long time ago. You can't be a fat guy if you don't know how to cook.
Yeah.
And I like being a fat kid, so.
I don't know being the fat kid.
Two of my sisters own restaurants, and neither one of them can cook for damn. My brother runs the one for her, and my nephew cooks at the other one. Neither of my sisters can cook with a damn.
That might make them the smart ones, though. They don't have to do the cooking and they get all the money.
Yeah, right. Sounds like a well thought out plan there.
Right? It doesn't make her dumb, that's for sure.
Oh, I know.
Printing you some mufflers too, Mikey.
Sir?
So printing you some mufflers too.
See, I don't care what everybody else in the community says about you. You're an all right guy.
You need some carburetors?
Actually, I'm carburetor poor. I got a whole, it's a matchbox holder and it's slap full of carburetors and 2 bins. So I'm good on the carbs.
Sending you some small block Mopar intakes.
Oof. Yes. Yes.
But
I actually need small block Mopar motors too because I want to put them in these roundy round cars.
Well, the best ones are in those 71 Duster kits.
Okay, because I'll probably I've got 2 of
those things are very detailed. It's just the intake. If you want to have like a high rise 4-barrel intake, the intakes suck on those kits as far as that goes. But the heads are really nicely detailed.
Cool.
This kit doesn't have a bad 440 either. Not a bad motor.
Yeah, that's a pretty decent kit too. The only thing with that one is it's 1/24th.
Yeah, well, a 24 scale motor and a 25th just makes it look like you got a bigger motor.
Yeah, that's what I got in my Duster. My Duster has a 1/24th scale Hemi in it.
They'll fill that engine bay with it.
Yep.
It's just when it doesn't fit is when it gets irritating. I was pretty surprised how well the Roush motor out of this Cruise F100 fits in this 92 sport truck.
Is that a pretty detailed motor?
Hey, wire
don't-
it is.
I don't
I'm not
have
gonna
any of
wire it
those.
because I'm freaking lazy. It was a good looking motor to get it to fit. I cut the top of the transmission off, but just ignore that. The frame from that F100 fits really well under this sports truck too,
Oh, cool.
because it's got that curbside stupid looking frame. I only had to stretch it about that much. Not too bad. I need to order some wheels still for this kit. I get the frame done, but I need to find a set of wheels I like. I want a really specific kind of looking wheel, and I'm just not seeing what I like.
Definitely a lot of wheels on the market this day and age, which is very nice compared to when I was your age, Jimmy. You pretty much only had what was in the kits.
That's it. You can kit bash about as far as you can go.
Yeah. That's why I've got so many of these loose trucks. I like the wheels that are in that truck. It's got a nice set of wheels, nice frame, and a nice motor.
Well, I got a really cool set of tires and wheels for this Charger that I'm building, but I can't tell you where I got them from. It's a secret. Right, Jason?
Right, Jason.
Right, Jason?
Right, Mike. That's a secret.
I need to look on Jay's one more time. I'll poke through there and I'll probably find something I like. That guy's got a lot of stuff.
He's got some really nice stuff there. Before I bought my printers, I bought a few sets from him, and they're pretty nice wheels and tires. He does a pretty good job.
I can relate
They're
to
not-
that, Chuck. My girl likes
they're
me
not
to cook because
super-
she can gain weight.
They're not super expensive either.
No, it's just
16,
sucks nowadays
17
that
bucks, which-
you gotta buy a few sets to make the shipping worthwhile, but that's not hard to do.
It'll do.
Jason's free shipping, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he has free shipping.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, then that's even better yet.
Yeah,
Yeah, another
17
reason I
bucks
like
a
them.
set, 16, 17, depending on the wheels. And it's free shipping.
Iceman,
That's even better yet.
his wheels are about 20 with the shipping included. So like 25.
So don't forget the discount code. You know a guy has got a discount code.
Yeah, King
Yeah.
Bob. These are Jay's resin wheels here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I use him a lot for the wheels. I like his stuff.
Is that the ones you were waiting on, Bob?
Yep, they came in today. I just painted them before I started the line.
I like those better.
Yeah, they're a lot. It's the same wheel, but this just looks flat.
Yeah, it looks flat. I agree. I
There's
just
no
watched
depth.
your videos. Reason why I recognize those wheels.
Yeah.
I like that new intro, by the way.
Yeah, I'm playing around with it still.
I don't know. He actually does have a set of wheels. I need to message Jay if he can like size them up a little bit.
He should be able. He did for me.
Yeah. Because on his website, they're like the big American Force wheels. So I'm planning on doing a SEMA truck with this 21 Bronco. And
Just gotta type in the King Bob code and he'll size them to whatever size you want.
yeah, the biggest size he has them is a 24-inch rim. I want more like a
36.
with like a 54-inch tire.
Gonna make a dub vehicle out of it.
No, big SEMA style. So color matched suspension. Just, yeah. I'm gonna go full out with it. He's got some nice dub wheels too. They're like 26 or 27.
Too small.
Got you beggar.
There we go.
I need to go get a PayPal probably set up eventually now. I get tired of waiting on my dad to actually order the stuff sometimes. I'll give him the money and then it'll just take him forever to order it, or he'll forget to order it.
Since you're 21, you can do that.
Yeah.
All right, Jimmy, I just had to do that.
This is a legal show.
21st, we're going to Nashville. I want to walk down the strip.
Oh, on the 21st?
Yeah. So, yeah. This year we went to Nashville. The strip's not the bar.
Just so you know, the feds are watching, Jimmy.
Let them come after me.
Feds are watching.
It's a magic number today, 21.
I was at work on my 21st birthday. I had to work that night.
Yeah, so did
I
I.
was supposed to go to work, but I never made it. Not
I
at
was at
21.
work.
That's the only reason we celebrate Saturday, not Sunday.
I was a good little
I
worker,
was-
Ant.
I was drunk as a skunk.
The place around here usually everybody goes to on their 21st is a bar called Fast Eddie's. But Mom and Dad are banned out of there. Their photos on the front door.
We went to Deja Vu because my buddies decided I needed a lap dance, and then I lost my girlfriend and got drunk.
All the same night?
All the same night.
That's
Well, Deja Vu, you can rent one for,
Yep,
need to have
she
one
was-
full time, just rent one.
She was pretty pissed.
no sense of humor.
None. Zero. And when I told her I didn't pay for it, that didn't help.
Mhm. The best thing about the girl I'm talking
But
to
honey,
now,
it's not
she
cheating. I didn't pay
definitely has
for
my
it.
sense of humor.
It's not
But
cheating.
you
Honey.
know,
I didn't pay for it.
If you went with a girlfriend to the strip club for the male strippers, that would be absolutely fine.
That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? That's what my ex-wife said.
I would not
She was-
dream of taking my girl to a nudie bar. She would be buying me lap dances just to see my face turn red.
I took my wife years ago. We were out of town for a Autorama event that we were helping a friend of mine with his car set it up, and the guys decided, well, Jason, you shouldn't have brought your wife because now you can't go with. And I'm like, hey, honey, the guys want to go to a strip bar. Can I go with? She goes, fuck, I'm going with too. I'm like, okay,
All right.
Load up.
let's go.
Alan.
Not like they ain't seen it before.
Yeah.
Of all people, right? A female knows kind of what they look like.
It's funny too because my buddies were so nervous because here's a girl with us. One of the wives is with us. They're like, she gonna tell our wives? Probably not. The good old days.
There we go. I might actually buy some stuff. I might wire up this motor just because I'm attempt to go all out on this truck. Just because of how much I love these OBSs.
You are an
So has
OBS
any-
king, aren't you?
I am definitely the OBS guy.
Has anybody ever heard of or ever used the iCollect app?
No,
No.
No.
You're supposed to be able to organize your collection of whatever it is you have. It don't matter what you have. It's supposed to be able to organize it for you. But I have
So
no
the app-
idea. It's an app.
Does
Yeah,
the
I just
app-
went and looked at it.
The hell do I need an app for? I can do that off the top of my head.
So does the app send somebody to my house to organize?
That's what I'm wondering. Do you just take pictures of what you have and it organizes it? Or do you fucking have to actually, like, if I have to log this thing in there, I'll go back to my notepad. But I just want to log what I have, so I quit buying and doubling up on everything.
One time
If
I'll
you got
double
one,
up on
that's
a
cool.
kid
If you
if
got
it's got
five,
good parts.
that's Jason-esque. If you got five of everything, they have to start calling me Jason.
There's this
Fine.
thing you go to
How
Walmart and
about
buy.
you?
There's
How about
big and
fucking
yellow?
12. There's 12.
Anywhere from 1 to a dozen, depending on what it is. I currently have 16 of Pappy's favorite kits. Everything
And
else I
Dodge
have
Demons.
at least 2 of.
Yeah, I think I have 15 of those damn demons now.
Yeah,
I have 2 of
I
those.
seen it. I seen the stack in your short with the Charger or whatever car it was you posted.
Yeah, I got 2 of those. That's enough for me.
Hey, help a bud out. Send me a couple.
I still haven't bought that Demon.
Me either.
Mm-mm.
And both the ones that
I've got 2 of the
have different
demons, but
issues.
Yeah,
the
I'm
one
scared
that
to
I have
open the
highest
other ones.
count of is the Richard Petty Dodge Dart, and I've got 4 of those. Everything else I've got 2, 3, or 1. But a lot of doubles. A lot of doubles and a couple triples.
I have tons of doubles, lots of triples.
1,
Oh,
2,
a lot of
3,
singles.
4. I think the most I have doubles of is a 67 Chevelle.
No,
I only
I've got
have like
14 or 15
9
now.
of those. I only got
Yeah.
9 of them.
I've only got 6 of those and about 4 Boost F100s.
I only have 2
All of them
complete
are
ones.
missing frames.
Mine are all sealed except one, and there's nothing missing out of it. I opened it up just to check it out. I will build it one day.
I keep buying. I built the kit once, and now I keep buying it for the frame, the motor, and the wheels.
Yeah, that's what
That's
we
what
all do.
most people do.
Which
So I
it's
figured having a
got
couple would be worth it.
It's a very nice frame.
I got 2 Aurora 392 engines, so take that.
I don't have any.
It's cheaper than buying a 3D printed one.
Yeah,
A back
for
half,
$20, I can get a full
back
kit
half
with
is
a bunch of
$25.
parts.
You can get the back, you can get the frame and the wheels and the engine and all that.
Yeah.
I don't like is the wheels, but you can cut that spoke out and remount whatever wheel you. I just don't like that 4-spoke wheel.
Yeah.
Once I get my life back in order and we get moved, I definitely got to inventory what I have, because there's things I don't need to have more than 2 of.
Now the Nova's got cool wheels. It's got those Krieger dish wheels in there. Those are cool.
Yeah, I got a few of them too.
I got a
I like
couple of
that little
Nova.
Nova kit.
I don't know. I didn't like them at first, and then I took my Dremel and drilled them out, and now I kind of like them really a lot. I got more.
There's always ways to make something palatable, I guess is the correct word.
That would be a word.
Like me
And
sitting
if
here
not, you can
standing
always take out the bad
and
stuff.
the
You don't
bother
like it,
tires.
put in something new.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
What's up, Mark?
Hey, Mark.
All right.
Shit, that's the only reason I have 4 or 5 of the 78 GMC big games. I keep using the frame and suspension out of them.
And Heidi Ho to whoever I didn't say hi to that's out there in chat lane. I got to run away because my food beat.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was showing
Yeah,
something. Click back.
the only thing I don't like about the big game truck, Jimmy, is the dang tires are all like warped or collapsed in on themselves.
Yeah, well, the tires are reversed. One side doesn't match the other side.
That's an easy fix.
Yeah, which I've only used those rims and tires a couple times. I just It's got a nice frame and a nice suspension. I like using them.
Yeah,
Converting
the body's pretty nice too.
Yeah.
I
Firewall
have,
is
like
some
one of those.
system, but no, it's easy.
One of those days where I went in the hobby shop and it's like, that's a truck I don't have.
Well, I don't have this one and this one and this one and this one.
No, it's just a spur of the moment going to the shop. I had no intention of buying anything and didn't need anything. I go in there because I know the people. I've known them for years.
It's like this
And,
kit.
like I saw it sitting there. I'm like, oh, there's that one. I'll pick it up.
This kit has a nice set of valve covers.
You know, I just got one of those. That looks like a cool kit.
Well, the wheels and tires are really nice, but the valve
Which
covers
I wasn't
stay
looking.
on them. SS 427 on the valve covers.
Show that again, Jimmy. She didn't see it.
Oh yeah, yeah. That 39 is nice.
Yeah, that's my Kentucky bourbon truck.
That's on my
Yeah,
list.
I like that car. I like the 30s body styles. I'm a sucker for the 30s.
Oh yeah. And panel van was just something different. I ain't never done that.
Either panel vans or you look at the trucks and I mean you look at them and they're
Love them big headlights.
The thing is too with that box art too, I want to do it root beer colored like that too.
Uh-huh.
Just something about that root beer color on them curves like that. Yep.
Dare I say it's sexy?
I'm debating if I want to slam it or four-wheel drive it though.
I build
Four-wheel drive. It looks pretty good.
All right.
They look interesting, 4-wheel drive.
It'd be different. I've seen a couple of them slammed. Never seen them four-wheeled.
It would be cool.
That's why I did that.
I mean,
Chevelle
there's a guy here that comes to the Ann Arbor show. I don't remember where he's from. I want to say he's from Flint. I'm not sure. I remember his name is Steve, and he's got a 39 panel, and it's so low you can slip a piece of paper under it, and that's it. I mean, it's down there. You can barely see light underneath that car.
That's why they look cool.
That's my kind of car.
And it rides real nice.
Yeah, I love them looking like that until I go to climb in it, and I'm 6'1" and have to duck way the hell down.
That's one of the few vehicles, even if it's dropped, I can get in without hitting my head.
Yeah, that is a big old panel, yeah.
There's no benefit to being short with some vehicles either, so.
That's the only reason
I like them when they're bagged out like that. I got to step up to get in them.
I gotta
I
step
forget
up
to jump, and I always crack my forehead.
That's the only reason I hate my buddies. Well, I love the car. My buddy's 93 SS Camaro. I love that freaking car. Me and a bunch of us did a bunch of work to it. And I'm just too damn tall. I can't get in and out of that damn car. I helped him work on it, and I can't ride in it.
My boys have that problem. We had a hell of a time finding Lou a car he could actually fold himself up into well enough to drive. And I mean, he put the seat all the way back, and he just fit.
I was one thing that surprised me when I went and looked at my single cab sitting out in the driveway. That damn single cab's got a lot of room. I'm surprised how roomy that thing was.
Pickups usually do have a lot of room, but if you don't want a truck and you're a tall guy or a bulky guy, it's hard.
Yeah. Well, I was looking at
cars for normal sized people.
Extended cabs because I don't know. In my head, for some reason, I was like, "Oh, single cab, small, I won't fit." But no, pretty damn roomy.
Talking about moving seats around, every time I get in the Cadillac, I feel like I'm in a high chair. She's way taller than me, and her legs are way longer, so I feel like I'm sitting in the back seat. But I get to laugh because I scoop the seat up on the Cadillac and leave it there. When she gets
they don't make phone books anymore, so
what
are you gonna
do?
That's funny, Mike.
Yeah, that'd remind me of the first time I drove my grandpa's Lincoln Town car. I had to sit on 2 phone books. Fucking window.
Okay, so what's those pieces?
I remember that like it was yesterday, though. It was like 40 years ago. Longer than 40 years ago.
I want to paint this truck really bad, but I can't paint it until I get the wheels fitting up in it. But I feel like I might have to cut those fender wells out. On the way.
That's what
I know I
doing
might
now,
have to cut the
locking
bed out.
mine up.
Well, I might not have to cut the bed out of this thing. Those wheels aren't real fat, I'm thinking of.
Mock up time.
Hey, Bruce, what is that?
Well, I'm at a standstill. What else is over here I can work on? Sorry.
Oh, man, we also could have a parts list. No, you don't have a parts list. Yeah, you are.
I hate when there isn't a parts list.
I know.
Okay,
I mean, like I said,
I like to go along and check off what I've done.
study the pictures so I know what they are.
Parts list makes it so much less complicated.
Parts or everything.
That pizza was good.
Oh, you know what? I don't need parts for those.
Oh, visor brackets.
There we go. I don't need parts for those.
Yep, that's exactly right, KS. Just walk right into that damn thing. I'm guessing my chat's lagging.
I don't need parts for a Cadillac.
Chat's
That's
lagging.
what, yeah.
Make sure you
That's
got
the-
YouTube closed and just use the StreamYard chat. It's better.
It'll make it less kind of laggy too. Because it's trying to run two different things at once, and
Uh-huh.
if you're on a phone like I am, it don't like that.
Well, I got the
Oh, it's even
StreamYard
worse
up
on phone,
on the
yeah.
camera, and then the phone's just on the tube.
Yeah, but if you're like hooked up to your own system on both, like your own Wi-Fi or whatever, it can lag it out.
Now, they're both hooked up to the worldwide, the airspace, whatever's out there for your interwebs. I don't have Wi-Fi or any of that.
Hotspot.
Hotspot, none of that. I got it on my phones, but I don't need it because basically I got Verizon. I'm using whatever they
Yeah,
call
that's
it.
that's what I do when I'm without internet at home. I just use my phone as a connection. Or if I'm somewhere and I need a good solid internet, or somebody needs to share internet, I can share it from my phone.
I just use the hotspot I stole from the
I use
school.
the shit out of my phone, so I get my money's
Where
worth.
you going?
I still never gave them that hotspot back. I think they're not turning it off. Then all summer they ain't turned it off yet. So,
They probably haven't inventoried and realized one's missing.
well, my brother's still in school, so I wonder if they're just counting it for him now.
Yeah, but then he wouldn't be able to bring one home if he needed it, though, because they think he already has one. So
Yeah.
they probably just haven't reset anything yet. They probably will right before school starts.
Yeah.
Either that or
He
your
goes
parents are
and
going
does
to
an
get a bill
inventory and goes,
in
oh,
the
these
mail.
are missing. And they just reset them all, and then yours will just become void.
And if they do, I'll just send my brother down. Hope we'll get another one.
Yep.
We don't have internet here. He can't do the schoolwork on the computer.
Yeah, if they expect them to have internet, they got to give it to them. That's
Yep.
the way it is now.
Hey,
So.
Jack.
Mobile data. Is that the word I was looking for, Jeff? Mobile data.
On your phone, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
technically, yeah.
Unlimited on my phone. Unlimited data. Talk tech data.
And the only thing of it is just make sure that you have the unlimited plan. That way you don't dick yourself when it comes to your phone bill.
Yeah.
It's worth it for I have 4 phones on mine. My boys use the internet a lot. And I use the internet a lot. And, you know, Dad's is basically on there just to be on there. Because he really doesn't. And I just pay for the unlimited.
We had to get that with
And I also have unlimited at the house. So.
when
We always have internet.
me and my brother first got our phones. I bought my phone. My brother, a birthday gift, a little baby got one. Of course, but if I bought it,
No,
Dad put us
no
on his
hate
phone.
there.
And
Little sibling rivalry going along there. Huh? I'm not jealous of nothing
Baby.
but that little fucker.
well,
Baby.
we've already
Hey,
went back and forth
you got
with
a
that.
job and you can pay your own way now, pretty much. So
Yeah.
don't even start that shit.
Yeah,
You're 21.
that was the thing. My
You're
dad
living
would put
for
me
your
on.
rent. You're just doing yard work. So.
He put me on his phone plan, and he didn't realize that the data thing would run out as soon as me and my brother got phones and started using the internet. So he's over the road trying to use his damn Google Maps, and it won't load worth a shit.
No, because all his data's gone.
First time that
puts you
happened,
right
my mom went and got unlimited at Verizon.
Yep. It's worth
We
a
didn't
little
realize
bit
even
more.
that was a thing. We couldn't figure out why it was happening at first.
That means whoever sold you the account didn't do their job because they're supposed to explain all that.
Well, we had the same account since my mom and dad had their flip phones.
Right,
As
but
they got
still,
upgraded,
when they get new devices and that, they're supposed to go through all that and tell you all the new stuff.
I didn't get that.
That's the fault of your local agent who didn't do their job. See, I've been with them basically forever since the beginning of that company. So I get a deal from them I can't get anywhere else for 4 lines. So I will be staying with them unless something drastic changes.
I think I'm gonna start this Cadillac. My unwarp the fire. Maybe.
So true, Jeff, but when you sit around long enough and look at people and you totally expect them to do something like that, it's actually kind of nice when they don't. Works both ways, in other words.
Talking about my brother a second ago, we were going back and forth today. He's bigger into the video games than I am. I'll play them if I'm bored, but that's it. Otherwise, I'm down here. But he'll get real mad and he'll slam and smash remotes against tables and shit.
Yeah, he needs to spend some time outside. You need to take him out.
Oh, he's
teach him how to fish or something.
Kicking him out the fucking house. The kid is.
He needs to go outside.
I know.
If he's throwing shit like that and he's getting violent over stupid crap, that could lead to some serious shit later in life. He needs to go play outside.
Yeah. He's
literally, no joke. Play outside. Go play frisbee, go play baseball, take him fishing, do something. Get his ass away from electronics as much as you can.
Mm-hmm. And getting him
one of those raging twats you see on the internet crying when the internet goes down and screaming and writhing in pain on the floor like it's the end of the world.
Yep.
No, he should be coming home 5 seconds to dark with soaking wet jeans and his shoes tucked over his shoulder with a fishing pole and a bucket full of whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He shouldn't be, stuck up in the video game getting all mad.
But so he broke his remote for the PlayStation, and he's been using mine with it. He busted his. He busted mine the other day. So we went.
He would never have had that opportunity.
No, yeah, I know. So I got sick of his shit. I went and bought a new remote, and I told him he should pay me back.
That's the problem. That's what your parents do to him too. You're enabling him for that. That behavior is never going to change. Somebody's got to say no. And if he's breaking your shit, that's where you have the right to say no.
Yeah.
I don't disagree.
I've got it hidden in my room. It's hidden in my room. He's not getting to it.
You know,
But I
he's
jerry-rigged one of the old
responsible
ones.
with something he borrowed, then he doesn't need it.
Yeah. Oh, I jerry-rigged one of the old ones for him, and he's pissed he can't use the new one. I've got it hidden in my
Oh,
room.
shit. Yeah, it's not his. When he gets a job, he can buy one.
It's just
Go mow some lawn, boy. Ask Dad if you can borrow his machine. Get yourself $5 worth of gas. Go mow some fucking lawns.
yeah. That's what I was doing. That's like a
Nowadays,
big
$25
Cheeto.
worth of gas.
That's
Oh,
like
he
a big
hate me,
Cheeto.
but I guarantee he'll be yes sir, yes ma'am inside of a week.
Mm-hmm.
And a little bastard to be doing dishes. And he might
Yeah.
even learn how to cook by the end of the week too, if he wants to eat.
That's actually surprising. He actually can cook better than I can.
Okay, bonus points.
Which, I don't know. He's a smart dude. I'll give it to him. Like, he's in all the advanced, whatever the hell the classes, I guess. I don't know, at the high school.
Exactly, Kevin.
He's smart as shit. But he just has, he's the opposite of me, basically.
Don't sell yourself short. You're not stupid.
I'm not stupid. I'm just smart in other areas. Like,
And you have skills that he doesn't. There's a lot he could learn from you. And literally all you've got to do is get him outside the house. Leave the cell phones in the truck. No electronics. Just literally go out in the fucking woods. Even if you just go out walking around and he doesn't want to do anything.
yeah.
Exercise, the fresh air is good for you.
What? Oh, where is she now? All right, I'll come grab her. Well, boys, I'm going to hop off. I got to go pick up the dog to get her outside. She doesn't want to move for the wife.
All right.
Cool.
All right, we'll see you later.
See you, man.
Bye, Jason.
Glad you got to see me. I'll be signing autographs next week.
I don't do autographs, but I'm here all night. I'm off for work for this week. My back is acting up again, so it's like, yeah, hey doc, can you shoot me a note and send me a scrub? So yeah, took my muscle relaxers and my doctor's note, went over to work, stuffed it in the boss's face, and left. But see you next week, maybe.
Maybe it's still does work. That was the first thing Brian told me to look out for on his caddy was the hood.
I don't remember. He mentioned something. Shoot him a message and ask him.
I remember that was the first thing he said something about, because his and a couple other videos I've seen, that's been what they've said. The hood, it's just on one side.
Yeah, I think it's got some fit issues in the front clip or something. I don't remember.
Figure out when we get to it.
Hit the search and find a few people that have built it and watch a couple videos. I'm sure there's other pitfalls. It's a Foos kid.
Yeah.
You know, like the pickup, the bed and the cab are too far apart.
Yeah.
You could like stick your fingers in between it. It's really bad. You got to move it back.
Another one I built, I cut the locating pins off and I just glued the bed to the back of the cab.
Yeah, that works too. Either way, there's too much distance between them. It's got to be adjusted.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I remember about that kit being a pain in the ass. It just looks really dippy if you leave it.
No,
But yeah, the Cadillac is hit or miss on how the hood fits. That's the only thing I remember.
I watched.
I've only ever built one of them, and that was ages ago.
After Brian said that, I went back and looked at his video. It's fitting better than his was.
Bob, I'm going to jump out, buddy. My eyes starting to hurt. So.
It's all right. I'm not going to be here all night tonight either, so.
Aw.
Well, thanks for letting me in, and
no problem.
see you all on the panel and everybody in the chat. Good night.
All right,
Talk to
Bruce.
you all later. Have a good
Probably on
week.
Thursday.
Get you some
There you
rest,
go.
man. You need a dark room.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna go
Staring at
lay
the
down for a
screen too
while.
much. Yeah.
Don't strain that eye too far. All right. Good night, everybody.
All right.
All right, buddy.
See you, man. Ooh. I wish this kit was a little easier obtainable. It's got a really nice frame.
That's yeah.
Which nice frames are good for when it's a really nice kit, but it's a freaking AMT curbside. Hate that shit.
I'll never understand why they make so many kits curbside.
Yeah, like the two OBS.
I mean, you really gotta butcher the shit out of them if you can do anything to them. Get an
like
inch
both,
in them if you want.
both of them OBSs they just came out with had that goofy looking molded everything
That
front.
full, yeah, that full
Yeah.
molded bottom, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I use the Boost F100 frame.
Uh-huh. And now, I mean, you can get that, the F100, that thing's everywhere.
Yeah, that's the only reason I use it. So.
Yeah, I see 10, 20 of them at a time on tables at shows. That one's not hard to get yet.
Yeah.
Most of the other ones are.
Yeah. Well, the Impala, the 65 Boost Impala, you can always find it like Hobby Lobby too. That's another little easier to find one.
Yeah, but that's still too much money for it.
Yeah.
Even on their fake discount day, it's still too much money.
Yeah.
But that's the only one I don't have.
That one my buddy gave me. The 65 Impala Diffuse. He got into modeling for a little while and he loved Impalas, so he bought a bunch of Impala kits. And then he got out of it and just gave me all the Impalas that he didn't build. Which I was cool with. All it costed me was he needed a ride to the gas station and back to his house.
Fair trade.
That's fine with it. Well, that's my rule. If I'll give you a ride somewhere, you better be throwing in some gas. Especially the way gas
Absolutely. Especially it's expensive as hell now.
Yeah.
The old adage used to be ask gas or grass, nobody rides for free.
Yeah.
And that was on bikes, in your car, in your truck, whatever.
I've told that to many, many, many before, but I've never collected on any ass. Always got some of the
Get it
other.
wrong.
I just never got any of the ass.
I usually ended up with grass that if I didn't smoke it, I sold it and I still had the money for gas, so I was good.
Yeah. Yeah.
The ass part was a joke amongst a friend group because we weren't like that. No, not all of us. Some of us were.
It's got a badass set of seats too.
It's a beautiful kit. For its minor fit issues. I just wish it was more readily available because I wouldn't mind having half a dozen of them. I only had 2. And now I only got 1.
Yeah, these seats would look good in this OBS I'm doing in front of me, but I'm not parking this one. I'm not parking this one. With that seat. Now, if I could find a rebuilder on like Evil Bay or something, just Purple Pond all the parts up have been painted and reused what I want. What the hell are these? Oh, those are the hood hinges. Oh, I'm a dumbass. Let's see.
Oh, that's a bummer. They breed miniatures, Kevin? Miniature dogs are really, really difficult to have a successful litter. because they're so intermixed and interbred. It's some serious weird science shit if you can get tiny dogs to procreate. It's more rare than a gorilla born in captivity. Which, by the way, the Detroit Zoo had in early first week of August. On like I think it's the 28th, actually. Our Mama Lola and gorilla popped out a baby. Only like the fourth one born in captivity in the world. Very rare occasion. That means our tiny habitat is perfect.
I already got my colors upstairs. I'm gonna do a pink and white.
You do a pink Cadillac.
Mm-hmm. I might.
Like what Elvis's mama wanted.
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna swear in a pink Cadillac.
Nope. Be the only thing you'd ever see me driving, it was pink.
Mm-hmm.
Would totally be paying homage to Elvis. When he got famous and he got his first money, that's what he did. He bought his mom and daddy a house and he bought his mama her pink Cadillac she always wanted.
Oh yeah.
Well, ladies and gents, I'm going to dip out too. Y'all be good and be good at it, and we'll see you on the next one.
Yeah, probably on Thursday night.
I'll try to take a toothpick and paint the ring around the wheels. Well, the ring's red. I might paint the ring pink.
You gonna do pink and white or multi-tone pink and white?
Pink car, white interior, and I don't know if I'm gonna leave the top like convertible or sand the top smooth and glue it on. But looking how nice the interior is, I'm definitely probably not gonna glue the top on.
Do what I did, Jimmy. Those little magnets on there.
Yeah. Magnets are great.
Tonneau cover.
I
I can have with the magnets. I can put the convertible top on. Just clicks right into place. Or if I take that off, I can put the tonneau cover on.
Yeah,
that's all help with magnets.
That might be what I do.
Yeah, those tiny magnets are so useful.
Oh yeah.
Nightcap, Billboard, whoever else is going.
I'll do the top probably pink or not pink, white too. White top.
You can do like a pearl pink or just like a hot pink.
I've got like a nice bubblegum kind of pink upstairs that look good.
Okay.
Almost like a candy pink. Well, I got some darker pink up there I was going to use, but my mom talked me out of it and said, "No, you want a lighter pink."
Yeah, the pink I used was almost too red.
Something more subtle because you're going to use just bold white.
Yeah. Well, for reference, the pink I was going to use was the same pink for the Matt and Debbie Hayes Thunderbird, so a dark pink. Which I had that kit out the other day. Need to do that one too. That one's going to be a damn right porn star pink. I like Elvis pink better, but that works.
That porn star pink, yep.
I wasn't originally going to use these wheels, but they're really grown.
The whole kit is just nice as is. It's,
Yeah.
I don't say that about too many kits.
Yeah.
That's one I would totally just do straight out of the box. I might add a little embellishment to it, but I wouldn't take anything away from it.
Yeah. Like the only thing I might do is do more of like a modern style motor, like an LS or something, just to give it that little bit more of my style. But I think the motor even really isn't too bad. It's good. If I don't use it, it'll get used in something else for sure.
Right?
Shit, shove the 4.7 behind me in it.
Night, Donnie.
Hi,
If
Johnny.
you can make it fit without having to tear it up too much, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I went back on my original plans. As soon as I got it, who freaking told Brian? Brian said, "Don't chop that Cadillac up like you normally would." So my first thoughts were to start chopping. The more I look at it, no, I'm not chopping it for you. I was gonna go leave it just no roof, chop the windshield down a little bit more like a boat windshield,
Ouch.
and just kind of
Sacrilege.
section it up a little bit.
Yay.
But it's a little weird though. No, it doesn't. I thought it was,
Even to me, a pink primer would be a good pink for the Cadillac.
yeah.
You just gloss coat over it.
I like Pink Panther.
Even if the hood doesn't fit, it's got hood hinges. I'll just display it with the hood open.
Right?
This kit, I might try wiring a distributor. I've never done that on a 25th scale or the 4th. Wherever the hell it is. It's 24th. No, it's 25th. Okay. Damn, that's a big ass 25th scale kit.
Cadillacs are big ass cars.
Yeah.
That 132nd 59 I built was almost as big as a 25th scale Corvette.
Yeah.
Nice.
Goodness. Well, start with, I guess I could probably start with the I'm not promising I won't chop the suspension a little bit. After the couple videos I watched about it, the car sits a little tall.
Yeah.
Oddly tall. It's really weird, but fuck it.
Well, mock it up, put it together, and if it's
Yeah.
you can always adjust it.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm chopping.
The basic kit is the regular car with the big pie crust wide white tires on it.
Yeah.
The only different change is the wheels that they put in them most of the time on those Fuse cars. Decals and wheels. But most of them, that's the only difference.
Yeah.
The F100 is the only one that's actual complete different kit.
I thought it was the Cadillac that was the only one that was a different, like a newer kit. Like one that hadn't been released before.
No, I believe it's just got some parts in it. I think it's I believe it's just got extra loose parts, decals in it, just like the Firebird and all that, a lot of the other ones. I'll look for you though.
Let's look at it. You can move my OBS stuff. I'm gonna shit spread out all over this damn thing. Nothing on here, right? Oh. Let's start.
No, it was an original kit. Okay.
Was it?
Cadillac Eldorado Post Design Toolkit, new tool 2017.
Yeah. I mean, that interior is pretty damn custom. Like draft shaft on it. Cup holders all up in it and shit too. Or center console, whatever. I'm dropping shit. Put the stuff back in the put the stuff out. I'm gonna do this for space.
Yeah, the Camaro was just new parts. Stingray was new parts. The Impala was new parts. Challenger was new parts. The Charger was new parts. Coronet was new parts. The F100 was a new tooling. Firebird was new parts. Yeah, so the Cadillac and the F100 were new kits. All the other ones were just recycled with a few extra parts in it.
Okay. Yeah, the more I think about it, the F100 too has like a super custom, pretty cool looking interior.
It's a nice truck. I'd drive it.
Hell yeah. But that all aluminum Roush motor, hell yeah. Oh shit, can get. Pull the frame off here. Let me put the interior in. Let me see. The interior. Yeah, put it away. Oh yeah, that's what's in the OBS I'm working on, is that Roush motor. The motor, the frame, the freaking radiator. Basically half of the base truck. Read the interior. And my chassis fits in it tight. And just
Here you go, Mark. Got him for the $6.
you're okay. I do can help.
Okay. I'm gonna give this about 10 more minutes, and I'm gonna shut her down for the night. I'm tired.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. I'm pretty wrecked too. I feel like
Yeah.
crap because of my back and the medication they gave me is upsetting my stomach. So
And I'm at a point I can't do anything else on the kit tonight, so
I can't sit here too much longer. So.
I gotta wait for paint to dry, and I gotta get some more primer tomorrow. I'm gonna prime my interior because I'm all out.
Oh, I got me a pillow for this chair. Not hurting my ass anymore.
I'm just glad my son came and got the dog for me because I can't have her yanking me around and really doing damage to my back. She's a nutcase. She likes to run around, and I don't have a fenced-in yard where I can just turn her loose. I got to run with her, and I can't right now. Also looking forward to not being woke up at 5 a.m. to go outside. Love my dog, but not at 5 o'clock in the morning.
I might sand the chrome stripping off the front of the cowl. I give it a cleaner look. Maybe. That's going to be a pain in the ass to do my chrome down. Tape it over. Tape it over the 55.
What are you looking at doing, Jim?
I might sand the trim. I don't know. It looked good with the trim down the side of it, but without it, it'd give it kind of a cleaner look.
Yeah, but what you could do too, and you can look up, there's a lot of people who do it. Bare metal foil your trim first and then paint over it.
Yep.
And then you take thinner and a soft swab and gently take away the paint.
Yeah, that works.
Put a tape down for a straight edge or whatever.
And what I use a lot of is the chrome pins, and the chrome pin's gonna be a pain in the ass to run chrome.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what Bob did on his.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it comes out cleaner, especially if you got a lot of badging or a lot of rails.
Yeah. Just put it on. You cut.
Take your time. Remove excess color. You don't splodge it.
Yeah, I used the little pointy cotton buds.
Yeah. Computer swabs.
I originally thought about sanding the trim off the side because I was originally going to murder it out, black on black on black, and just sand the trim off the side. But pink would look better. It looked pretty damn good.
Pink needs chrome to break it up, so
Yeah.
you don't want it to just be pink and then
Yeah.
just be white.
Yeah. I need to go buy some more blue painters tape. I got a two-tone idea for this OBS, so I might tape it off. I put a piece of tape over it and use my X-Acto blade to tape it.
Read it.
Yep, Frog tape is great. That's probably one of the best things out there right now.
I use the yellow one most of the time. The delicate surface.
Yep.
I don't know what kind I had for a while. It was just a roller that I found in the garage.
Yeah, well, regular 3M blue tape works too, but that works a little bit better. It's got a finer line and
it's got more give too. It's almost like Tamiya tape.
It adheres better to the body, or like locks down to the body when the paint touches it, or seals it up or whatever.
Yeah.
Some kind of fancy, but it works better than regular blue tape.
Yeah, blue tape is great for some things. It's great for painting walls and window trims. But when you want to really do a nice model kit, you want something that's going to hug that plastic tight so you don't get anything underneath the edges.
I've used like 2 of these in the last 5 years, and I'm still working on my first one of the yellow.
Yeah, they're huge. They last forever.
Okay, fine. I remember that. I got right to the store tomorrow anyway.
There's probably
yeah, you'll find
it. It's 1.5 by 60 yards.
You'll find it in the section where the paint stuff is at.
Right
next to the blue tape.
It's a little more expensive, but it does a better job.
Yeah.
And it does last a very long time, so it's totally worth the expense.
Yeah. We'll plan a little more something like that out. Mine, because if a paint job fucks up on a model, and I'll lose interest on it. I'll put it back in the box and come back to it another day. And I'll get mad and not want to fuck with it no more.
Yeah, I've had things like that stop me cold too. It's like you get it done, it looks real good, and then you go to do something else and you splodge it. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that problem sometimes too. I'll get everything looking perfect, and I'll get down to the last final assembly, and I'll rush it and smear something on it, or get
freaking get glue on your finger. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I hate that.
Or doing touch-up painting and have black paint on my hand and pick it up and have black spots all over it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've done that. I've got. Yep.
Yeah. Been there, done that.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, the only other thing that would ever cost me to put a kit back in the box would be like that Country Charger. Both the front end and the rear end are so fucked up. I'm not out here to play carve a kit. It officially became a parts kit after about an hour. It's like, no, we're done here. It's just like everything. Every time I tried to make something better, it just kept getting worse. It's like, no, we're done.
Yeah.
So it'll be the first car in my junkyard when I start building my diorama.
Yeah. I don't know. That Country Charger I built, all the stuff I've heard about them, I guess I got one of the few good ones.
You probably got lucky. Mine, there was you. The only place you'd see the amount of flash that was on mine would be from a hooker on 8 Mile. The red lenses were just blobs of plastic. They were nothing even close.
Yeah, mine.
Good in that in my kit The only thing good in my kit was the engine block and the clear glass.
Yeah.
There was something wrong with everything else, or it was just so inundated with flash you couldn't tell what it was.
Yeah. I know my taillights were like that. I sat here and carved them out. Which after I did that, they didn't look too bad.
I was so mad about the front and the back of the body, how bad pieces were fitting together. I couldn't get them to look nice no matter how hard I tried. I just threw the whole thing back in the box. Like, fuck you. You're junkyard fodder. We're done here.
Yeah. The only thing I had an issue with was, I think it was either the frame or the interior were a little too thick and the frame kind of sat down a little more. But I just sanded a bunch off the bottom of the interior and it went right up in there. That was the first kit I ever used a set of the F100 wheels on. I painted it like plumb crazy with those big wheels.
That video I just
It's not my best work.
Really cool. You want to watch it when you have time.
It's not my best work. It's in my case sitting on a lift. But, I mean, it turned out okay. For being one of the first kits I ever built, it wasn't too bad. Too bad looking, at least. The kit was kind of,
Yeah, basically, Chuck. But like I said, the kit that I got was heinous. There was, no. I've never gotten so pissed off at a fucking kit in my life.
I was thinking about taking that kit and bashing it with the Dom's Charger. Because the frame from Dom's should fit right on the Country Charger. And the body on the Country Charger really isn't too bad. The body's pretty good looking. A little bit of mold lines I had to take care of, but or using the parts from Dom's Charger on that Dodge Monaco cop car. Do like a souped up cop car, like in Black Sheep, that souped up car.
Is that Academy, Bob?
Yes.
Yeah. I thought I recognized the building.
It goes through shows you the whole process in like 7 or 8 minute video. It's really cool.
Yeah, I've seen the process, and I love their work.
Design
Academy
to
does
filling
some
and
really great stuff.
molding to packaging and boxing and sending them out. It's like in 7 minutes. It's pretty cool.
Let me move all these.
Yeah, I'm sure that, Chuck. It was never accurate. It was close enough.
Yeah.
It's recognized for what it's supposed to be, so that's good enough.
70s and 80s, 60s, 70s, 80s. A lot of kits were just good enough.
Yeah.
The only thing that really disappointed me in that kit was it didn't come with the General Lee rims like it said it did on the box.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to actually building the General Lee. I got Iceman had some Luke and Daisy figures. So I got them.
By the 67 GTO, it comes with the Vector wheels on it.
Yeah.
And I got the decals from STS, so I don't have to worry about not having a flag.
Yep. I'm about to order those decals. I'm going to take the 21 Charger AMT just put out, and I'm going to do that into a General Lee. Kind of like a newer version or whatever.
Yeah. It's got the text in black and white, the numbers in black and white, the roof flag, the license plate.
Yep.
Yeah, he's also got a tattered flag on too.
From STF, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the ones I got.
Again, I can show you exactly what. Yeah. So yeah, they got the ones for Cooter's truck. They got the ones for Boss Hog. And there's 2 license plates on here too. Yeah. put me up for a second, Bob?
That'd be a cool kid as Boss Hogg's caddy, but the only caddy that would fit it is one of them old Joe hand.
Yeah, you'd have to get, Jimmy, you can see him.
Oh yeah.
Glare. And it's got the white square here too. The white cross flags if you're going to do the black car and do the opposite.
Oh yeah.
You can either do it as the red general or not.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got those. I got the ones for Cooter's truck. Because I got a record here. I'm going to do the record too. I got to go back and get the other figures. But I got Bo, Luke, and Daisy. And I got Daisy's Jeep.
That'd be good on the more modern one.
Yeah, I have those too. They're in the same envelope. I was going to show them too.
Man, I had those saved too. Those are freaking cool. Those would look good on the side of like a semi-trailer.
That's what I was thinking when I picked them up. And I honestly, I would put them on something because they offend people the same way swastikas do. And it gives me an opportunity to give idiots history lessons.
Yep. Oh yeah, that was funny. My mom had to give my principal one because I had a generally t-shirt on, and he called my mom and told my mom he can't wear that to school no more. My mom had to give him a little history lesson.
I can't believe a school administrator would be that fucking dumb.
He was retarded. He was, yeah. Well, he called my mom originally because he told my mom I was super rude and disrespectful to him. And when my mom asked why I was like that, because I just wouldn't do that for no reason,
Right.
He told her, and she was like, well, I mean, he had a point.
Right.
He shouldn't have talked to you like that, because I told him to fuck off really quick.
Yeah. Well,
Only because I was leaving school, so I left early every day to go to work. I only needed 3
you were out
classes.
for the day and nobody said anything about it all day.
No. Nobody.
And now he's copping a shit fit over it. So yeah, it's his problem.
Yeah, no.
I'd have probably
Leaving.
told him to fuck off too. That's a little out of line. I'll agree with that, but I still probably would have told him to fuck off too.
Well, what made me so mad about was I was outside the gate walking to my truck when he yelled.
You're already off
at
school
me.
property. Yeah.
I was in the parking lot still, but yeah, it don't matter.
You're leaving.
Yeah.
You had it on all day and not a single student or teacher said anything about it all afternoon. So where's the problem? Him.
Yeah.
All right, boys and girls, I'm going to shut her down. We'll be back on Thursday night. Thanks for everybody coming in tonight. Chuck and Kevin and Mark Jones and Donnie was here, and everybody else who's come and gone. Thanks for coming in tonight.
Yeah. Have a good one, man.
All righty, we'll catch y'all later.
See ya.